So good afternoon. We're going to again work with slope. Just continue working some different types of examples. This question here just says, find the slope of a line passing through the given points. So I'm given these 2 points, -3, 2, and 4, -1. I want to kind of model this a couple of different ways to help you identify methods to find slope. If you're one who likes visual, just graph these 2 points and draw your line. So I have a -3, 2. So from the origin, 1, 2, 3, up 2. So I can kind of sketch that point. -3, 2. I have a 4, -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, -1. And I can draw a line through those 2 points. So I'm going to try to sketch that out best I can. So right now, just through observation, we should recognize this has a decreasing value, so I should have a negative slope involved. Now if I want to find the slope, I can kind of use the rise over run. So to get back to the x-axis, I got to rise up 1, then I got to rise up 2 more, so that's a rise up of 3. I got to run over here to this point, so I got to get 4, that 4 to get back to the y-axis, and then I got to run over another 3, so that's going to be a run of 7. Notice that I went to a -7 there. So the slope of that's going to be then a -3/7. So you got a positive and a negative, so just put that negative. I usually put it out in front or on the top. Another way you can do this is make a table. Sometimes I can see things better in the form of a table. So I have a -3, 2, and a 4, -1. So again, my slope is the rise over the run. So I pick up on, I need to identify the change in the y. So if it goes from a 2 down to a -1, that decreased by 3. And if I went from a -3 to a 4, that's an increase of 7. So therefore, my slope would be -3/7. So if you can see that math in the form of a table, use that table to identify your slope. If you are one who likes to use formulas, again I can call this x1 y1, and I can call this x2 y2. So I have these 2 points, point 1 and point 2. So my formula says to go y2 minus y1, so that's a -1, take away a 2. And then I have to go x2 minus x1, so that's a -4, take away a -3. I'm sorry, that's a +4. So 4 take away a -3. So a -1 and a -2 makes a -3. On the bottom you have 4 plus 3. That's going to be a -3/7. So I get that answer that way. So if you're given 2 points, especially if they're integers, you can probably graph them or use a table for them. But if these points are fractions or decimals, that formula is going to become very important to finding the slope between the 2 points. Okay? So graph, table, or formula would be our strategies to identify the slope of a line given 2 points.